Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about chemistry. I'm going to talk about our human chemistry. We've all experienced it. We've all been in a room and we've experienced some form of chemistry, or we've come off a phone call, or we've seen something or had a piece of information, and our energy or our chemistry and our thoughts have all been affected and maybe perhaps either elated or destabilized. So I'm going to talk a little bit about chemistry today. And in this video, you're going to have tons of information. There's going to be information below in some of the links. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. There's a little red button just below. And please click the subscribe button and the notifications, and you'll receive my Tuesday videos every week. My name is Sandra Nelson. Hi, I'm a life coach. I'm an online life coach, and I'm an online Reiki master and an online intuitive reader. And one of the things that I'm going to provide with you today in this video are 4 really important pieces of information that you can put into practice right away. And also there'll be an additional 4 videos that will support those 4 pieces of information. So you're actually going to get tons of content and tons of really good value. So please, if you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button below and you'll receive my Tuesday video each week that I post it. So first of all, humans are referred to in the coaching diploma that I studied and qualified in, which is coaching in neuroscience. We would refer to humans as an open loop social engagement system. So let me just narrow that down and make it really, really simple. Humans are constantly being fed data and information both internally and externally. And you and I are affecting one another at the moment through video and through video recording. So I will be affecting your chemistry, and my chemistry is being affected here, filming in my home and filming with this environment. Okay, so essentially what it is that we have 3 primary brains. That's what we refer to in coaching with neuroscience. We have our physical brain, which is actually our gut brain. Our gut is constantly feeding us information through neurosensory and neurotransmitters. We have our heart brain, okay, which again is feeding us different information. And we have our head brain. Now, I'm not talking about the mind in this instance. I'm actually talking about the head and how we have constant thoughts all the time. And it's about being conscious of our thinking. So we know that we are affected both internally and externally by lots of different pieces of information and data. Our eyes are taking in information all the time, our sense of smell, our senses, our hearing, our touch, our taste. So we are constantly being fed and interacting with the environment, which is why in coaching and neuroscience we refer to it as humans being an open loop social engagement. We've all been the person who's walked into a room, felt an atmosphere, or felt something. We've also been the person who's met another person and we've maybe picked up or felt their feelings. So what this video is about is how to actually regulate all of that so that you can actually place, I suppose, a pause on all of that chemistry, and you can regulate your own chemistry. You can take yourself off for a few moments. You can alter your thinking, you can bring in some new information, and you can stabilize your energy field so you can get on with your day and not be affected by the people around you, by the environment, or be as affected by everything that's happening. Now, obviously, lots of things are happening on different levels, okay? So apply this to a level which makes most sense for you in your day-to-day life. So first of all, the 4 pieces of information. The first piece of information that I would suggest that you look at is to set up a daily contract with yourself. And that's basically whereby you are really, really clear on what you are agreeing to do that day and how you are going to agree and think about how you would like your day to be. If you are stepping into an environment where you have an event or you have a task or a project to complete, whether it's a domesticated project or whether it's a project which is more related to work and career, you can actually set up a contract with yourself, and that's being aware and observing your own thinking about how you want to perform, how you want the outcome to be, and you're making agreement what, you know, how committed you're going to be to it. So that's number one, you set up a contract with yourself. Number two is that you grow an awareness of values and how values are actually really, really important to you in your life, and how values are constantly affecting everyone on a conscious level and on a subconscious level. Everyone is being oriented, everyone is orientating their thinking and their behavior connected to values and what's really of value to them and what isn't of value to them. And they do that on an unconscious level. The third piece of information is just really to train yourself to be really observant and to know how to retrieve data and information and bring in some new thinking for yourself in that moment when your chemistry has been really affected. This is a really good tip on how to regulate it. And fourthly, to actually remember why you need to regulate your chemistry in the first place. Okay, so those 4 top tips and 4 insights are going to be added on in 4 additional videos. So please do subscribe by clicking the little button below, and there'll also be a link in the description box to my website, sandranelsonhealing.com, where you can avail of lots of other information. So those are your 4 top tips today. Set up a daily contract with yourself, know what your values are, retrieve data and new thinking, bring some new thinking into that moment, and remember why you need to regulate your chemistry in the first place. Remember, emotions follow thoughts. So whenever we have any kind of thoughts and any kind of thinking, we're going to have an emotional response. Our emotions are basically our body's way of trying to get our attention to say, hang on a minute, this is what's really going on. This is the way that you're thinking, and this is how your thinking is affecting everything. And so you can begin to really work on your interiors, and you can bring in lots of really, really good thinking and good information, which stabilizes you on the inside and stabilizes your environment also on the outside, on the external. So I'm Sandra Nelson. I am online life coach, online Reiki master, and online intuitive reader. I really hope you've liked this video and that you've clicked subscribe, and that you'll follow me with my Tuesday videos as I launch everything